G'day mates! Hello YouTubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 4. I'm your host, DaBLackKing. This is episode not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. Yes, 5. I don't know why I just did a math session with you. But, shall we continue on? Well, after this update. Now, oh, some good beer. I don't care how that's beer, but whatever. Let's get on with this update. I don't get why you have to do that either, but hey, let's do what I got here. Now, there's no timer today because I unfortunately have found that it's too loud. So, we have the mild cherry flavor Pepsi. Now, not that I've never tried this before, but I've never tried it like this. Maybe it seems to make it stronger, better, or weaker if you have it in different types of forms of can. Now, I've never seen them like this before. Last company that actually made this, after I think it was Coca-Cola or whatever, was Mountain Dew. Now Pepsi's starting to get into it. That's some good stuff. I should be trying this, but hey, it's wild cherry. I'll tell you what. It's containing 0% juice, 5,000% wheat. Okay, I exaggerated. It doesn't have any wheat in it, but whatever. Yes, this show would be a very long one today. Longer than the last one. What's up, baby girl? Come here. Come here. Well, we got our baby girl again. He's trying to get in the way today, but hey, I love him. My precious cat, Princess, or our Princess cat, but anyway. Nutrition facts: serving size 12 full ounce, 355 milliliters, which is ml. That's what that's short for. Servings per container to amount per serving. Is 160. Percent daily value doesn't have anything to it. I don't know why they do that, but whatever. It's like a very small, sorry if I'm reading that correctly, I don't know, I'm not too good with reading very small print. But anyway, or parentheses, whatever you want to call that, or foot disease, funk disease, or any other kind of disease. Anyway, that's beside the point. Total fat 0 grams, 0%. Sodium 3 milligrams, not milligrams, milligrams. That's what mg is short for, 1%. Total carbohydrate 42 grams, 40%. Sugars 42 grams, 14 0 grams. Not a significant source of other nutrients, but it's very nutritional for you. Okay, maybe it doesn't really say that, but still, percent daily values are based on a false lie. Okay, maybe it's a true lie. Never mind. Anyway, that's fine. Based on a 2,000 calorie daily. Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, carnavil. Kidding, that says caramel. Color sugar, phosphate, acid, natural flavor. Caffeine, textured acid, bottled water, authority of Authority, what do you want to call that? PepsiCo Inc. Purchase NY. Blah 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 blah. Caffeine, yada yada yada. Content 38 mils. Anyway, there is strange random of a wire false. Anyway, Pepsi.com. A 12 ounce. Please recycle. Blah blah blah. Other questions. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, it's a very good can. I recommend it. It's very good. Made by Pepsi. I hope you like all. Favorite of all. Yes, I'm going to try it in the beer can for the mug, as they do that. They serve at bars like this, you know. That's good. It wasn't cold, but It's now with ice. So yeah. Now, well, at least they did well anyway, at least they did back in my time when they used that in bars. Oh, they were doing that back in since early times. I don't know if they're doing it anymore now. I don't know if there's youngsters are tough on that tradition or not. There's a lot of them doing new things. There was old folks didn't do even even when my old folks were. My generation kind of still continued on of their generation, but then generations after my time, I say, hey, let's just do it in a tradition, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, no sex, blah blah. Like I say in Seinfeld, but whatever. Anyway, I'm a free man now. Oh yeah. Look out, sheep. I'm coming to get ya. No, I'm just kidding. That's a movie quote, by the way, if you don't get that. It's not real. If you take it for real, then you're about as wrong as I am, buddy. For even saying it, or even suggesting it. Yeah, it's one of this is #1 favorite. Well, and the other thing is actually Coke. I love Coke. Especially Coke Zero. Now, don't even get me started on Coke Zero. I'll tell you what, man. I'll just keep drinking that damn thing like there's no tomorrow. Like if you decide to show up at my doorstep one day with a case of beer, which is actually Coke Zero, oh yeah, I'll definitely say, hell yeah, bottoms up, buddy. Like definitely share a case with you. Just don't expect anything weird, any funny from me. I won't be that way. Anyway. Now, and another thing is, I got a strange comment once I blocked this person because they were trying to troll me. They kept spamming the word. Like I've mentioned before, so speaking of that, because I just went up for the record, yeah, my teeth look horrible. I wouldn't consider them a person that could use evil teeth. Well, mine and DVD can teeth. We got bad teeth. What can I say? We might look alike in some degrees, but he likes to wear. Well, I'm borrowing his shirt today because mine's in the clothes. I don't like to wear clothes like this, but this is. I forgot I was even wearing this today. I'm sorry, I'm showing this off on camera, but this is not normal for me. So hey, you caught me on a weird day. For shirts that is anyway. But yeah, I'm the Black King. I'm sorry, I'm wearing the clothes, DVD, which I'm sure you wouldn't mind, but still, I'm not trying to be like him or wear his clothes, but I mean my shirts that I like to wear are in the being washed right now. Otherwise, I'd be wearing it. But today's my day to, I guess, battle life on camera. Maybe I should just shut off the camera so you don't have to see the horrible side of me wearing long sleeve shirts. The fact that I might look like him when I'm not. I've said this before and I meant it. I'm not DVD KMP, and he said he's not me. Well, by God, we mean it. We're who we are and what we say we are. We're brothers. And we're not exactly with twin personalities. He's got his thing, I've got mine. Hey, I do a lot of different things. He does different things. For the most part, I'm doing even-numbered games. For the most part, he's doing even-numbered games, and sometimes he's doing odd-numbered games. As a matter of fact, he's going to start up on FF3 pretty soon. It's going to be up on his channel. Might want to look forward to that. He told me so. Just because he's not in the room at the moment is irrelevant, by the way, for the record. Yeah, he's too shy to be in the room. When I'm on the camera, you can ask him yourself. Matter of fact, I would recommend giving him some shit because, some stuff. Comment on his wall and give him a bunch of stuff because I sent you. Go ahead and tell him how noobish he is because he likes to, be a noob. He's a noob. Now, we've had to abandon a few projects because we have had no luck in getting any time to actually play around with it or nothing. But yeah, again, can I just point out we are moving. Well, me and my brother are, and I'll tell you. DVD KMP. I'm gonna tell you. It's not gonna be pretty that we won't be uploading anything for a while. So what we're gonna do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload what we got here, and then it may be a while before you see any more uploads within about the next month, because I may not have an internet. It depends on what's going on with a certain unit, because of a family member of ours is up in Iowa. You know, that kind of business. I know I've said it already, but still, it depends on that. And if that thing isn't completely fixed, we ain't going, because it's illegal to have it the way it is. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because I could get into a lot of trouble. But it's not exactly something to worry about, because it is insured, don't get me wrong. It's what do you call it? That's the thing they were bitching about, to say was. Just like to bitch about a lot of things. I mean, how that's your state for, you know. You know, when they see stuff that they don't like, they like to, you know, complain. But hey, you know, I'm not going to complain about the person that complaining, because they know nothing to do. But I'm just one person. So who am I any more than you are? You know, if you're going to do it, you might as well have people to back you up. Otherwise, there's no point in even complaining. So again, good stuff, and enough about me ranting on. Sorry to say this, but about a few minutes, you might want to skip ahead, because a few minutes is what I'll be starting the game. The game's actually already up in the background. If you can already see that. It looks like there's redness. It's because I got the game paused. I went ahead and started it up this time. And, well, let me tell you, it hasn't been easy. I've got this to do. I've got the best of Final Fantasy 7 to upload. And, well, to be honest, I haven't had time to really upload Final Fantasy 7. It's all recorded, it's all ready to go. I just haven't had a chance to really upload it. I have way too many things holding me down. Depression being one of them, majority of the things. And, you know, I mean, I hate being in the mindset that, you know, because even though it's temporarily, but I can't, I mean, I can't think past it, that I have to be like, oh, this is forever, a forever thing that I'm just going to quit. I hate being that way. When I want to quit something, and it's for good, and I want to be just feeling good, not be like just because I'm depressed, and then by feeling better, that, you know, I'm going to go back to it. I really hate that. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, but there ain't nothing I can do about it, so it don't matter how much complaining I do. And I'm going to tell you, it's just not been easy. But I'm going to tell you something else before we get this venture of ours started. Now, I've noticed that I've had two videos about the same, that, in the fact that, well, not completely the same, but some of it was the same, where I was saying I don't think I've showed this and blah blah blah. Well, not everything, mind you, but some things. Now that I don't intend to make a habit of. Now, see, if I was to look back at my videos without being frowned upon, because you guys don't, there's a lot of people who don't want to watch it because you've watched your own videos even all the way through, then I could find out where I was at and say, oh yeah, you know, okay, that's the part I should leave out, you know, because I've already covered it in that video. You know, if I could do that without being frowned upon, I would. But then again, I also am working with a limited time frame. Even if I did have that, if I had more time, trust me, I would also do that too. But that's just two things keeping me from doing that. Now, give or take, I will review the video anyway, but not all the way through. Because technically, I am on limited time anyway, even if it wasn't frowned upon. I want to tell you, I'm trying to get everything set in motion, and because I want to. It's a little bit of pressure, but it ain't much because, well, it's just time frame because I ain't got a lot of time. So that's why I'm trying to get this all done and everything. And man, am I tired. I'm gonna wake up my juices here a little bit. See, I would do recording at weird hours and stuff. I mean, because I'm a free man, I can do whatever I want to at any hour I choose. I've been doing that actually all along anyway, but still, thing is, I used to be on an even tighter schedule because I had to try and record out where I can record and play and whatever else. And try to get some sleep in between before I could go and see some other people at night because they needed my help because there was no one other at that time, which I didn't mind. But now that I have no excuse, even though it is the truth, but yes, it's an excuse nonetheless, as to why my schedule is always screwed up about recording. And I got some more Pop Tarts, by the way. These are fudge. I prefer chocolate over strawberry. Now I like strawberry. Don't get me wrong. I'm a person that would also be a person that would like stuff, but also prefer some things over the other. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of you guys who are actually women and guys who actually have things you like, but there's things you prefer over that. But you wouldn't put it down. Like if you didn't get that one thing you preferred, you got the thing you liked anyway, you'd eat it or take it as it is, and you wouldn't complain. It's like, well, I'm not complaining, but I prefer this over that. But if I gotta have it, I gotta have it. I'm not gonna complain because it's not that I don't like it. I just don't prefer it. But hey, that's there. You gotta do it, right? Well, there you go. Anyway, enough rambling on and ranting and doing this update, vlog, whatever you want to call it. It's not just an update, it's a vlog, I guess. So anyway, let's get this camera rolling, and this time I'm going to try and be on the other side of this picture. Now, if I'm looking, again, that way, it's because the monitor, the game is not right here. The way I'm watching you, I decided to go ahead and start the vlog this way because a lot of the time people are thinking I'm looking away, and I'm not looking away. I'm looking at the thing that where the camera's at, or should I say? I mean, the camera is right here. Don't get me wrong. It's at the screen underneath of it. There's nothing there. So, I mean, I know it's on. I just don't like it because it makes my neck kind of cringe every time or something. I don't know why. Not cringe, I should say, but more like it hurts to look at it and go back and forth like it's gonna, like, hey guys and gals, I've got a game going on, blah 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 blah. Well, anyway, in this episode, I'm gonna go ahead and try and put this down as further as I can. I can't stress enough how much bad this is going to probably come out because I'm probably on the wrong side of the string. But you know what? I noticed for the past few videos I have been on the wrong side. Not on the wrong side. I've been on the same side as well, and that's not. I mean, I'm trying to venture it out a bit more, where I'm not exactly in the way, but you can see me on the cam and how frustrating or whatever else it can be while I'm playing. So, let's go ahead and get this started. Enough about me telling you about what's going on and everything, especially about the camera. But yeah. There's another reason why I'm doing this. The reason why I do this is because if I don't have it like this, I don't know if I said this or not. I can't stress it enough. I just cannot stress this enough that I have to literally have this in small in order for me to run the game. Otherwise, it will not work. Now let's continue the game. I need to grab my keyboard. So hang on a minute. I know it may take a little bit longer to play, but that's because I'm grabbing my keyboard. Oh! Alright. Got my keyboard here. See, this thing's a little bit different compared to this one right here. These things, I kind of like them, I recommend them, but these ones here are the ones that come without a mouse. You can connect a mouse with it, but I'm not sure how easy it would be to connect it. That's the thing, because I've never tried it. So basically, oh, and one more thing. Yes, I got these guys leveled up. Wasn't really aiming to level up Cecile, because there's not really any point. There's nothing, because he doesn't learn anything, he just gets a little bit stronger. I mean, actually, not really any stronger. He's still as strong as he is, no matter what enemy he's fighting against. Still pretty much strong, except for the ones they have where he has 0 or 1%, no matter what he uses. Now, I went ahead and put this on a save state because, you know, when I went back, I bought some items, and yes, I can show you what I've got. Yeah, I don't know why that wasn't there, but yeah. Yeah, I got some cans, I got some geisha greens. I don't know if I told you on screen, but I went and got some, well, no, I didn't go buy this, I got this from an enemy. This is an hourglass, so what it does, since then, you know, I can read, and excuse me if I look over here because this is where it's at. Anyway, timepiece with the same effect as stop, short lifespan, whatever that means. For this game here, I'm not sure if that means like reality or not, but I try not to think of it that way anyway. But anyway, cross. I got that picked up. I don't know if I actually saw this on screen, but anyway, removes curve status. I got a mullet, removes mini styles, and where we can get that? Oh yes, no, that's right. Cross flow stars. Now I remember. Yes, sorry. For the most part, I can remember some things if I think about it, but not everything. So anyway, dollar food removes pig status, which yes, this is another unique game that you actually get pig status. You don't get that at the end of the game that I know of. Meg's Kiss removes soda status. Now that I know is in some games. I'm not too sure about FF3. It's been too long since I even played that one. Let me just point out that I really suck at the game. I haven't really had a chance to very much beat it, but hey, you know, whatever. But I'm gonna leave that one for DaBLackKing'sPLay, my brother. So you know. Now this one here, staff, the one we came with. Rod is the magic rod. Is the one she came with. Leather cap. I forget who was wearing that now. But yes, we got some Mewtwo's. Now these are very rare, but there are shops, from what I remember, that are on you can buy this with. A lot of times in the games, you will find things like this already in the game, and you'll pick them up here and there, but you won't be able to find a shop till later on in the game. Sometimes it'll be early enough in the game. I don't know. Some games are closed that way, but there's a lot of them you just have to wait till later. But the thing of it is, the main damn time, if you're just a person who's new to the game, you don't even know where they are, or if it's been a long time for you, you probably won't remember exactly where it's at, but you know it's the way later in the game. So again, being as a rarity, you can use them, but I wouldn't recommend using them up too quickly. I would recommend being really wise about that. Now that we are actually on a field, I'm going to use this. To cover all members' HP and MP can be used outdoors. It can be also used indoors. I don't know if that was pointed out before or not, but yes, if you've got a point like this place, you'll kind of like that in a lot of games that will have to have points like that. Where you can actually go right here, even though it's like for outdoors, a magical field allows the use of offensive cards in this area. Yeah, now, I haven't bothered to go after the enemy that we fought in the last enemy. I mean, not fought and ran from. That's good, that was out of MP. What did I say? I didn't read that, I'm sorry, that was too quick for me. Underground waterway V2, which is basement 2, if I remember correctly. Sometimes they shorten that in video games, but guess what? If you look it up in its programming data, the history, I think it's on Wikipedia, they'll tell you. If you can find it, you can't actually look it up directly. Yes, we need to fight these guys because there's items in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put thunder on him. You want to always center that guy right there. There's items you get from him. There's rare items. Yeah, that guy in the back there, I forget his name now. Battle Shell is not exactly a very useful character. I mean, you can get some good items out of them, don't get me wrong. Every one of these creatures in this game, I mean, if you have good items, but, well, ones that, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that, ones that actually drop items. There are a lot of them that don't. I want to remember now. Now, I'm not in this to really level up, but to hopefully get some items. If I don't get it in this round, I'm not worried about it, but I'm going to tell you something else. That was just to do that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and heal, because I've got plenty of sense for now. You might want to take advantage of that while you can, because when it comes to the boss area, there is no places to rest that I can remember of. If I'm wrong, and usually I am, but I think I'm right in this one. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. Because for the most part, we're going to be running, because we don't really need to level up. But I'm going to show you the reason why I'm here in just a second, because I think I tried to show this off last time, but I didn't give you enough information. So let me think here. Was it under? Right, config. Alright. Proceed again. Now, I believe I recall, I'll find it. Granito. Ooh, zombies. They have no treasure. Now, if you push A again, I mean, which is Z, weakness is fire and holy, which you can see right there when we were doing the last time was not exactly very powerful, but fire is. Now, yeah, resistance, poison, pig, mini, cold, death, sleep, paralyzed, darkness, absorb none. Actually, they're not really, you know, whether or not, what it is what they're talking about is if it's kind of spell, it means instant death. Which doesn't work against zombies, I guess. Viral shield, there again. Insects. Weakness, lightning. Okay. They would be inquiring that a lot. There's another character that we'll be recruiting soon here. I cannot remember the name of that now. Right, there's the Higgin. Right. Ooh, Tiny Mage. Now these things drop very good items. That's why you want to fight them with. I think it's just attack, I guess. I thought it was. I could have sworn I saw. Oh, you needed some magic, but oh well. And yeah, they usually come in 2 to 3 pairs. It all depends, and yes, they're in random battles. I got a ride, which we don't need that. You will need it later on. You'll need about 90 of them, 99, if you want to pretend this game. Several elements, definitely 99 every items, but there are about 2 sets now. I remember. You don't want that. Those are just extras. That's another thing about what makes this game unique. Anyway. Ether, dry ether. I'll explain about dry ether later on. But yeah. But we'll be coming across that later on, so you know, especially to buy it. So water bug. Yeah, okay, the name of it is water bug. The adjust antidotes, echo herbs, what you need, that's very good, that's item. Cross is not the one we're needing the most. Gent, echo herbs, and antidote, I guess. No, I don't need antidote that much, but echo herbs and tent are very rare to get because they're from animal for monsters. So you know, unless there are ones that automatically drop them, there are probably some. I don't remember them being any of those. But yeah. So basically, and we've got Baron Soldier. We'll be encountering quite a bit of those. They're part of. Well, you can randomly find them. I forget where. To be honest, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, you can find them as regular enemies somewhere, but I don't remember where. But yeah, pretty much normally during the storyline. Yeah, you'll be fighting quite a bit of them. I mean, there's probably not going to be 1,000 of them or whatever, but yeah. I definitely say you'll be coming across this, even the generals. There's going to be even ones that'll be higher than that, but that's all I'm going to tell you for now. So basically, oh yeah, that when you do the Alt and R button, it just moves it forward, just for the record. Up to the only first boss I think we've only fought so far. Well, actually, there's the generals are the bosses as well, but the main ones are like, you know, they'll be down in the 200s or whatever, because they're a mega boss and they have more, I guess, HP, I guess. So, you know. Yeah. Let's save this game in the groundwater BLack. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and overwrite that, I don't matter. Because, you know, I can always come back later on and... Okay, this thing almost tried to crash for a second there. Sorry about that, folks. We're gonna go. The drop 40 kill, it's no big deal. So we're trying to get this onward now. We're gonna go fight a boss. A second major boss. I don't care about those. I'm gonna try and get to a random counter. If I can't, I'll come back later because I can't do that from what I remember. But memory's not too great. Yeah, if you're lucky enough, like I said before, you don't have to worry about, you know, dropping heal. No, just gotta keep your hands on the deal. Now I'm looking for a random enemy. Oh, here we go. That does me no good. So what I want to do is I want to use fire against these three, and then 4, and less, that's great. I can't use fire with her for a reason. No, I'm not gonna spoil it for you until we get to a point. Well, it's not gonna be a spoiler because you already know by then. Yes. Burn Toad. Okay. So, yes, we've seen you already. Now I'm gonna go on. 580 deal. No less pledges. Items that we're gonna come across here. Bomb fragment. Matter of fact, there we go. Like I said, always sort to that. Now we're gonna come through here. Maybe I'm thinking about this the wrong way, but you know, I could have sworn there was some. No, maybe I'm wrong. There was some armor somewhere in this cave. Maybe it's a different cavern I'm thinking of for Cecile here. So, basically, yeah, I know that's the first time we saw it like that, but I'll fight him another time like that. I ain't got no problem with that. Now, this part, okay, we don't want to fight them. We've already fought them. You want to fight them as much as you can, I would recommend, but, I mean, just to kind of train. But for the most part, it's not really that much of a big deal, if I'm honest. To be a true professional at this game anyway. But yeah, it does kind of help. Ooh, cool, we got an answer. Oh, ooh, another enemy. New one. I'm gonna go with Thunder. That don't work. We'll attack it. Now we're getting quite a bit of answers here. I'm gonna probably wind up using at least one before this is over with too. Because instead of having to go back and forth trying to get, you know, trying to use these pins. Unless, of course, you know, Antarctic wind. Okay, let's see. Now let's see. Bomb fragment. Same effect as fire. Not going to be using any of those. Antarctic wind. 1. Stone with same effect as Fluidog. Very effective, I guess. Well, I'm not going to be using it. It's a rare item. not worried about fighting those. I will fight them later. Now, I don't care about you. That's another upgrade for Cecile. Now I want to tell you something else. What I don't like about this is having to give it up later on in the game, and I'll tell you what I mean by that when we get to that point. Now, if I go and give you Dark Sword with Sharpened Blade, yes, we want this. I actually like both of this blades, you know, whatever. There's nothing I can really do about that. So, that's what I thought. There are upgrades. Hourglass. Now we gotta be careful because a lot of this stuff we're gonna have to be given to the Fat Chocobo. But that's why you need 99. Geisha, you know, whatever. And when you definitely want to put at least 99 of them in, oh yeah, there's an outside world. I forgot all about that, huh? Well, anyway, 99 of his Geisha greens because you'll have to be quite constantly calling him because your inventory will get full. So anyway, so I said, "Let's lose outside! The monster lies in the cave! Beyond! Use the 10 on the hand of your mind!" Well, thank you, my friend, fair fella. It's sad you will be missed, but truly, let's see here, I got plenty for now. We'll last very long with tents. Well, I'm not really worried about tents as much right now, but I am worried about using too much because it can be a problem. Waterfall. Okay, let's save. Game data will overwrite existing file. Yes. Good. Alright, let's look at her magic. Okay, for some reason we're having a heck of a time doing this. Now, let's see what we got here. Cure, restores HP. Sight, opens minimap. Causes paralysis, that's what Hold does. Blizzard, causes frost. Alright, I'm sorry, let's start that over. The MP for HP, restores HP, for cures, and 3. Sight, causes you have to use 2. 5 for, paralysis. Now, 5 for frost damage, 5 for lightning damage with the thunder. Sleep, causes sleep, infuses 12. Hope, immune to 7. Transforms target to frog, or restores state. Whoops, party back to previous floor. It's just kind of lame or whatever. Poison, causes poison, NPU 2. The NPU is 4 for that, so whoops party, okay. Summon Chocobo, NPU 7. That will become useless later on. So I'll consider than me. And this is it, you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? I hope you are, because this is the fight of a lifetime that we cannot get out of. Because at this point in the stage, we're done for. We cannot get back. This is it, folks. The fight. The boss fight. The battle in Waterfall, where we must fight the demon. He's down there! That's all it says. That's the point. And we could have fought that, but we couldn't. You're lucky enough you can. Oh, okay. Well, still, we are stuck now and we can't get out. We fought these guys already. I guess that basically that gives you another chance to do that. Hades gloves. Hades helm. Another upgrade for Cecile here, or Cecil. Not sure which one you want to call that. Now here's the thing I'm going to do for you real quick. Alright, common dark sword. I'm going to put that bark on and while we're out, I'm going to show you real quick. Really quick. Here. See? Shadow Blade. Dark sword with sharpened blade. Hades gloves. Gloves said to have been once owned by a demon. Helmet said to have been once owned by a demon. They're both kind of saying the same thing, except they kind of mix it up. I don't know why they do it like that, but you know what? Let's do it. Equip it. Think we should equip it? I think we should. Yeah. Helmet, yeah. Now dark armor, I don't think we have too much to worry about. I think it was supposed to be a Hades armor, but you know, whatever. There you go. Now I'm gonna check his armor. Yeah, he's alright. He's all good. Now, I recommend you do this after this fight. Take everything off of him. You don't have to do this, but because otherwise you'll never see that. If you've got anything good at all, matter of fact, that's good armor for later on in the game for certain things. So I'll tell you what. Especially for a certain character that I really hate using. And I don't mean because of his cool move. Cool moves are pretty awesome. I would recommend him as that for terms of that. But, alright, I'm not supposed to spoil this much for you. Because of the romantic bullshit system. That's right, I said bull. I call that bull. I call BS on that crap. Because, you know, for one, well, you know, I'll tell you more about it later. As of now, we're going to continue on. Now, I think there's some treasure actually down there. Thinking about it. I'm not too worried about money because I can grab it back. At least this ain't like in some games where you need quite a bit of money for certain things. To acquire things, you know. My god, that was 6 in a row. I haven't seen that in a long time. But, yeah. Yeah, it's the first time you guys have seen that. Well, you haven't seen the same period, or first time seeing me do it against him, but yeah, whatever. So, I'm not mistaken, I think there's another treasure chest down here, if it'll let me. Yes, I know you're there. Okay, so maybe not. Alright, well, at least you know we can't go back out, so, because we fell down. Well, this leads to the fight anyway, but I'll tell you another reason why I'm not fighting is because of the boss, and I don't have a way to save. So, this is it, folks. Hades armor. Hermes shoes. Let's take a look at that real quick, shall we? Now, dark helm, helmet possessing a powerful dark force. Hades armor said to have been once owned by a demon. Dark gloves, gloves possessing a powerful dark force. Hermes shoes, shoes with same effect as Hades. That comes in handy, but we don't need it that much. Now I'll tell you why, because there's a spell we can learn later on. I forget what it's called, but yes, it's much more better than that, and its use is almost limitless, except for, you know, the MP that's required to use it. So as long as you have the MP for it, you're okay. But you don't have to worry about constantly buying, which is kind of ridiculous, but you know, whatever. So basically, yes, we're going to equip him with a better deal. I hate giving this up, but you know, whatever. Yep. Better stats, better everything. And I'm going to tell you something else. If you don't want to lose this, I recommend you give it to a fat chocobo. That way there, it's in your collection forever. See that up there? It's a little bit of a clue. It's somebody we need to fight. That's all I'm going to give you for the moment. Now, that we have the final equipment, there's going to be more dark armor. But there's not going to be too much of it because of something else that's coming up. Would you please stop? I'm just checking around here so you can check. Alright. God game, chill, will you? As Becker would say. Okay, so you know what? We're going to get this on over with. There he is! And yep, going to trap us in. Watch out! As he yells it even louder than that with even an exclamation. I don't understand any of that crap. Yep, Great music, but I prefer the boss metal pure, FF7. Now, in this fight, use Dark. And you definitely want to use Thunder on this guy, because it's weak against that. That's right, he's got arms as well, And you definitely want to use Chocobo in this fight as well. I want to constantly go back and forth between her using that. I don't know why I said I was going to use either. Probably because I know why, because I forgot that there was an outside bit where we can heal. So, whatever. Don't blame me, blame my stupid memory. See that? That's another reason why you want to go back and forth. I would not recommend attacking him with the weapons that they have. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use some white. And I'm going to use Thunder on him again, which her magic's really weak compared to Stella's. The strength of it. Which I don't know why they even borrowed that. Okay, maybe it's stronger, but because I leveled her up. Still, go for it. Before we go to the next area, I will be explaining to you the differences of the. I'll be showing off the white magic that Troll actually has. I just want to go ahead and get this over. That's why we went over here. Let's go ahead and summon this Chocobo, and I'll use Dark next time. He's almost down. Whenever the tentacles move, that means he's getting down and low on health. Now watch this for the good, awesome effect. Now, isn't that awesome? When it gets down to one tentacle, that means he's about dead. Like with 1 or 2, I'm not really sure. Now, what that does is it makes it hard for them to attack. I'm going to defend. I'm using it because we won't have a chance to use it later on. Take advantage of all I can. So, let's black magic this bitch and say goodbye. So say goodbye to your miserable life, Cocktail Mammoth. You've got a lot to answer for. You and your buddies. Excellent! He's weakening! If you didn't get that, it's because it was talking. So if you need to pause it, pause it. I read the line of what the guy was saying. Well, might as well do it. I don't remember him talking, but yes, I just did the lines for it. Let's do summon. Bye-bye. One more hit. Alright, I'm going to just defend on this one. And I'm going to attack him. Okay. Been doing it good. Are you serious? And he's gone. You're out of there. Sit down, bitch. Headshot. Yep, we received 400 XP for that 500 deal. Come now, Dimension of Time, Cyan! It's beyond this waterfall! No, I seem to remember that name ringing a bell in another game I played, which is later on in the series of Final Fantasy. Okay, before we go on, let's take a real quick look at Tala's magic. Now, Cura, the same thing as the first one, except it's powerful than Cure, regular Cure. Now, he doesn't have the regular spell. He does, but he has to learn it later on. And that's the only clue I'm giving you. As soon as cures all status effects except KO. Now, this one, Cure, the MPU sort is 9. Which KO is revived by Phoenix Down or another summon, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, MP use or is 20. Life revives target when MP use 8, which really doesn't have these spells. Confuse causes confusion. MP use 10. Blink creates illusion of oneself to confuse the enemy. MP use 8. Teleport or party out of dungeon or out of battle. MP use 10. Now, however, saying that, it does not work on boss spells. And that includes the spell Warp. Now, it's almost the same thing as, you know, as a black magic. You know, it's a Warp spell. This guy doesn't even learn that until later on. Now, let's see, it's got fire, causes fire damage, blah blah, blizzard. And yes, really doesn't have that. Again, I'll tell you reasons why a little while here. When it stops, causes time to stop, halting target's action. MP use spot 15. Now 5 absorbs MP, that's what Osmos does. And MP is use 0, which means you can use this countless times limitlessly, and it's not. Anyway, there's like 2 more people that can use it. I might be able to use I'm not sure about another person that's coming up. But yeah. It's limitless, but you know, you don't have to worry about it. So what that does is that means if you're on low on MP, you have like literally low, if you're like low to 0 or you're just very limited, where you're kind of really worried about it, use Osmos. Much better, and you don't have to buy it constantly. You don't have to constantly fill your MP to use it either. One of the best spells they ever could have invented. Unfortunately though, later on, there is no spell that actually exists in the game in the series of Final Fantasy. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure there's any other game that actually has a spell. Except for another one, I can't think of the name, but you know, other than that, not really. So, now we're back outside again. Now, if you haven't done this, I would recommend you doing it. And any time before you get up to another point. I'm going to remove the staff, and for a reason. And I recommend you do the same thing. If you don't want to do it, that's fine with me. It won't hurt my feelings. But I'm going to tell you something. You'll be regretting it later on for certain reasons. Those are the same enemies as before. Now down there before, as we get to the other town, well, we'll be able to get back to it later on. But hang on. All right, here we go. Good cutscene. It's the Red Wings, man. What are they doing back? No! No, not the council, man. Somebody, please. No! We have to hurry. And that concludes this scene. That sucked, man. Now, we're going to use the 10 here. Simply because I think there's a fight coming up. It's a short one. But enough to make us want to heal. Now, saying that, though, we can't, quote-unquote, we cannot steal his magic, which I would love to be able to even copy his magic, because, well, as you know, I can't use his magic. I would actually like to, well, I know there's some people that will be able to have these magics, but it's this one right here. It's one of them. I'll tell you more about that later. Now let's go. Wow, 8 of those damn things. That actually helps out because you can get the goblin stuff for that. What it is, you have to have 8 of those, 100 of those. Now, in order to get the Cock Choice spell. I'm not sure how many actually I have. I don't think you have actually 100 of those. But there's only about a few of them you can do. There's only so many of them that you can actually summon. I don't know why they have that even ability, but there are some games actually that actually have. Okay, princess. Okay, good girl. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, you know, they actually have summons. Now there's some more different monsters in different games, so you know what? I'm not gonna worry about that. Come in. Damn or Damn Scion. Now, there's something else I didn't know about this damn careful. At first, oh sure, why don't you just exit, you dumbass? Yeah, he did. Oh, I screwed up on that. That's alright though. Alright, he should say, who's you? Blah blah blah. Okay, so what am I missing here? Maybe it was in the remake, but I could have sworn there was some treasure here. Oh, here we go. Dungeons of Summon, Dumpsy or Damn Scion. Now, in order to get this, you have to do this before you continue on to the main soil, and this is just optional. You don't have to actually do this, but you know. I can't see. Hang in there. Don't let them take the treasure. What? Now, what you want to do here? Okay. There's a trick to this. I cannot think of what it is. You gotta do it a certain way. Dungeon basement, alright. Always check the pots. Yep. Holy arrow, that's for another character coming up. Holy arrow. Iron arrow. Nice. Those will come in handy later on, but we need about 99 of those. Ether. Nice. Nice. Antidote. Nice. Eye drops. Nice. Alright. Very nice indeed. Now let's see what we got here. Golden bread. Bread with semi-practice sight. Yeah, we already know about those. Iron arrow. Arrow of iron. 10 of those. Wow. 20 of those are holy arrows. Arrow engulfed in holy power. Nice. I guess. I'm a dark person more of. But like some dark people coexist without each other, you know, they can't even cooperate. Okay, this is just really stupid. Okay, am I missing something? Because I know I've done this. I don't know how. Oh. Alright, here we go. That was different parts I was thinking of. Alright. Crossbow. Good. I must be thinking about a different fit or a different game, but you know, whatever. So let's see, what did we get? Crossbow. There's one of it. Bow used for hunting. Okay, sweet. What did we get? Feather cap. White cap made from stuffed thread. Their guard clothes of leather or cloth. I don't know. Ruby ring. Ring to prevent fatigue. Nice. Okay. Let's see what that does. I think pig one usually is a bit weaker compared to what you have on, so I'm going to give it to her. She doesn't need that. Apparently. Randomly. And she doesn't need that. Ooh, that improves her, I think that's her white magic, but it lowers her defense. Now, it's good for that. I would definitely actually recommend experimenting back forth, even though it's kind of weak in defense and stuff. But, you know, because there are some places, some enemies that will definitely put you on pig status. And again, I don't know why you went out the damn screen, you dumbass. I love that. And yeah, he has nothing to say because he's dead now. I was very sad to see that. You got a lot to pay for whoever bombed this place. Took over my Red Wings, but whatever. Dancing Castle or a damn sign on Castle, first floor. What do you got to say? Hey, alright, whatever. Anyway. Environment was team match. Really? Yes, I've been practicing with voices again just to do that. Because DaBLackKing'sPLay is not here to guide me through this voice acting. Nothing to say, young man. Hence. Nothing to say either. What have you got to say? The healing part that says I must. Yeah, he needs to get to him. Poor guy. Yeah. Would you like a cheeseburger with your fries or your wine? If you go back downstairs. Yeah. There's not much to it. So, we go, folks. The big dramatic scene. Damsian or Damsion Castle, 3rd floor. Now, here's another thing to point out. This fight would not be easy because I took off the equipment off of him, of the weapon. But he'll be trying to, oh that's right. The fight coming up is a standalone fight between Toa and someone else. It'd be very stupid, but it makes it harder to do, and I would not put cheat codes on because it makes it even dumber because you're sitting there and trapped even worse than you are when you have him with nothing on him. Now, you know what? I think we're getting back. I should have said it and tried to sort of die, but you know, I lost my other save states. Had to do with the game that when I went through it before. I finally had a chance to play it again. There's some more beer here, so. Man, that's delicious. Alright, I think I'm gonna let DaBLackKing'sPLay have the rest of that soda. So, config, button dash, or, yeah, that's 386, I don't know why they put it like that, but yeah, toggle B button dash. You always want it on anyway if it's not already. I mean, you don't have to, but you know, probably automatically preset, that's what it is on mine. Battle speed, I don't know. This mode never worked for me for Final Fantasy 7 for some damn reason, I don't know why. So, here we go. Is that? It is! Anna! You are the bard! Ran away because of your treachery! Oh, there we go. You spoony bard! No, wait! Toy! Please, listen. Shut up! Forgive me, please. I don't want to hear from you. Take this. Father, please stop. Okay, for some reason I remember it going badly because, you know, you're constantly stuck for a little bit there because he had no weapon other than his fists. So, you know, much like another character we'll be covering up later on, but, you know, not spoiling about that anyway. Oh, Anna! That so terribly sounds wrong, but whatever. Let's just get on with this game. I'm so glad to see you again. Oh, my whole heart, so fragile. Please be dead to me and tell me what's going on. And so you can forget about the crystal. All I care about right now, my poor sweet little girl, Anna. Father, Edward is the Prince of Dancing. Forgive me, Father, for running away, but I love Edward. Still, I knew I couldn't find happiness without your consent. Your consent, I was on my way home when we were attacked by Gomez. I've never heard of Gomez before. Who is he? Who is this man you speak of? I don't know. His powers were beyond the words. Poor guy, seriously, what's wrong with this guy? Why did they attack Dancian or Dancian? They wanted the crystal, and they spared nothing to get it. My phone Uriana showed me from the arrow. Poor guy. Let's go moan and cry about Coco. Wait, did I just say moan? That was just, I'm sorry, that was epic fail, but never mind, guys. You love him enough to give up your own life. Water, forgive me. I love you. And we know. No. And that just does it for Anna in this game here. Damn you, Gobass. Who is that monster anyway? Let me start that over. Damn you, Gobass. Who is that monster anyway? What do you know about him? He came to battle one day and became the leader of the Red Wings. He stopped. Put tears in my pocket. Put tears in my pocket. Like that, folks. With that, let's just be the end of this episode because this has been going on too long. I've been your host, the Black King. Give me a few minutes to sign off because it's taking me a bit to kind of put a good spot so the chat won't disturb my working. And next time we will continue this on. If I can. Here we go. And we'll save it and ship for sweet. Alright. Thank you, but no thanks. I hate that damn thing. Huh? Alright. Alright, you guys. This has been going on longer than I intended it to be. But yes, I have been your host, the Black King. Peace and peace out. This is all the time we have for this episode. Bye now. Bye. I should really use now. Now that I am dead, let's continue on with the Let's Play.